Automation Hub Sarthak, and in today's video we will learn about how can we configure a Maven project in IntelliJ. Go ahead and do that. Let's do one particular workaround. Okay, so I'll open this very basic command prompt here. Okay, and you just have to type mbn space version, and if you see something like this, like it will give you what is your Maven version and everything, and you can type this command also mbn, and if you get something as build failure, that means mbn has been successfully installed and configured and installed in your system. And if you receive something like mbn is not a recognizable internal or external command, that means mbn has not been successfully installed. So what you have to do is you just go to Google. I think I have done this video, but I'm still doing it. You can type download Maven, and you go to Apache Maven and just go to this files part, and you download this Apache Maven -3.6.3 -bin.zip. I have already downloaded it, even though it had a network failure or something happened and it did not work. So you can download this. I have already downloaded it in my Maven section. I have kept it in my, if I go to my PC, I had kept it here because I had done it long time back. You can go to Selenium and there is Maven here. This is the zip file I was talking about, Maven 3.6.3. see, this is 3.6.3. so I had the latest file and I just extracted it, and this thing opens up. Okay, so do one thing. Now we have to set the environment variables. Right click on this PC, go to properties, go to advanced system settings, go to environment variables, and here you just create Maven _home and you give this path. Okay, and you give this path and then press on OK. You press on OK. I will not, because I have already done it. Okay, now come to the system variables section of this window and go and click on this path, edit it, and then what you have to do is you have to go inside the bin folder of the Maven which you have downloaded, copy this path. If you're using Windows 10, click on new button and copy this. I will not do because I have already done this. It is already there. Okay, it is already there in my system. That is why I'm not gonna do it. See, it is already there in my system, so I'll not copy paste it. I'll just cancel it. You'll have to do it and press OK, and come back, and that is what you have to do. So that's it, and then you come and open your command prompt. Always open a fresh command prompt. Open a fresh command prompt and then you type mbn. You will get something known as build failure. If you do not get this and you get something like mbn is not a recognizable internal or external command, that means you need to configure it again thoroughly. Okay, I think I've already done this. I did it very fast to show you guys. Okay, once you do this, then open your IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, come to file, go to new, open project. Instead of Java, because this is a Maven project which you are creating, we'll go and click on Maven. You can see Maven here. Once you install and configure, you will see Maven automatically coming over here. So you just have to click on Maven, wait for some time. It is loading the archetype list. Give it some time. You can choose create from archetype. This means it's a simple project. Go to next. Okay, and you can give the name of the particular project like Selenium _Maven project. Okay, if you want, you can expand this artifact coordinates, and you can see this is the artifact ID. Group ID is nothing but the package name or something like that. And this is what happens is how it is represented in a default pattern in our industry is you write com dot project name or company name and dot the activity. This is how it is written, project name, or you can write your company name dot the activity which you're doing. Okay, so I will write com dot automation hub Sarthak dot for Maven project, Maven with Selenium. Okay, something like this. It again depends upon what you want to do. So it's like com dot, let's say you're working for Amazon, com dot Amazon, and doing regression testing, regression, whatever sprint name or something you can give. So again, this is a purely naming convention. It totally depends on how you want to, manipulate this. Fine. Now click on finish. I'll keep this window. Give it some time. It will open up. You can click on this and it will expand. Okay, fine. Now the thing is, this is the pom.xml file which we also have seen in our Eclipse. The only difference here is it does not have even JUnit. Okay, but in the pom.xml file we tend to have our JUnits as well. So now the next part is, how will you add dependencies inside your particular project? There is one big mistake that people do. Let's say for example, I have this particular page object pom.xml file. Okay, I have this pom.xml file which I'm using in some project. Let's say, even though I'm opening it from Eclipse, what people tend to do is they'll copy everything, Control A, Control C, and they'll come here and paste it and Control V. Don't do this. Why? Because see, here the group ID is different, the artifact ID is different, the version might be the same, but these two are literally different. Okay, this is the pom.xml for Selenium Maven project. You are trying to copy paste from a different project whose artifact ID is something else, whose and this one is also something else. So let's not copy something like this madly. Okay, we will copy what is essential. See, even I had copy pasted this. This is not right. So the group ID here should be Selenium underscore WebDriver underscore code. So this is a mistake even sometimes we people do, but don't do it. And of course I can change it to something else. This is com dot automation hub Sarthak Selenium code. I have changed it as per my requirement. So don't do this. So what you need to do is, you can copy from dependencies tag. Okay, copy from dependencies tag till dependencies tag up to here. Copy this, paste it. Now once you do this, Control S will not work here, because in IntelliJ IDEA saving all these dependencies have a different way, different approach. And what is that approach? You have to click here. There is a load Maven changes will come up. You can see this particular icon, and sometimes if this particular icon does not come over here, you can use this shortcut Control Shift O, Control Shift O, and then it will start resolving all dependencies. It will start adding all the dependencies which you need, and slowly and steadily, once you go on external libraries, slowly and steadily all the jar files will come here. Okay, so now since we have sorted the external libraries, let's go inside the Maven project. I'll also close this pom.xml file because I have added almost all the dependencies that I need. Okay, so I'll close it. I'll open this and see, you see this is a typical Maven project. Okay, we are not bothered about this .idea file, just ignore it. We have to be bothered about this src folder or the source folder, and it will have two different folders inside. One is the main folder and the other one is the test folder, and it will have a Java and resources folder, and this test folder will also have a Java folder. So you can write your test cases here. You can write all your main reference code here in this particular folder. It again depends on how you want to structure your particular Maven project. So this is as simple as it is. Let's say for example, we'll you can go ahead in test Java folder. I will right click, new. I'll create a small package and I'll write first Selenium code, and inside this particular package I will create a class. It's like first program, for example. Okay, So I do not have a main method. I do not want to introduce main method. I want to introduce, I can introduce testng. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll write here public void. I'll write a particular program, initialize. So I've just created a small method. Okay, and I will write here WebDriver manager dot Chrome driver dot setup. Okay, I'll import this. Okay, if you want, I generally tend to do this. I make my WebDriver as a global variable. I declare this. I always do this. Depending upon the public and static, these access modifiers, these can be totally defined the way you want, whether you want it static or not, whether you want this access modifier or not. That again is totally dependent on you, but I tend to do this. Okay, and then I will call driver equals to new Chrome driver. I'm creating the object of the Chrome driver class using the object reference of WebDriver interface driver. Okay, I'll import this. Very simple. You can use Alt Shift Enter also. Again, it is totally up to you how you want to do it. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, so now this is one setup which is done. Okay, now the next setup which we'll do is I'll try to open a small URL. Let's say, oops, sorry. Let's say I want to open Flipkart, flipkart.com. Sorry guys, I use the other method, and simple. I will not try to, I'll just not use before test. I'll use a simple @test because I don't want to unnecessary extend. This is just a Control Shift O. It will not work. You have to use Alt Shift Enter. So do not go from JUnit, go for testng, and that's it. Simple. Now I will not go to run and all these things. I'll not do. I'll not click it from here. I'll just right click here and run this. Let's see what happens. So test cases is getting run. Okay, it's taking some time. Okay, Chrome driver was started successfully. Probably it is the slowness of my system as well, which is contributing more to the slowness factor of it. Earlier my system was doing really good. It is packed with unnecessary things, and anyways, our code is successful. We are able to work with a Maven project, okay, in IntelliJ IDEA, and that's mostly it. This is the short video, and thereafter you can just go ahead and do what you want to do. In Eclipse also, see, it will give you one test pass and all those things as a notification. See, this is Eclipse. We work on the same lines. There are few things here and there. As I told you in the previous video, it's like you are driving a Maruti and you are switching to a Hyundai. It just gives you a little bit better look and feel of things, and some switches here and there, some imports here and there, some configurations here and there. I'll try to make a video which will make a life little easier, how to work around with this IntelliJ IDEA. If I find time, I'll definitely get to do it, but as of now, this is mostly about how you create a Maven project. As Selenium testers, we can do this. Now and then you can go ahead, and I have created a lot of Maven projects inside my Eclipse file, Eclipse IDE, and I can go ahead and do all this. So you can try the same. I hope you liked this session, and if you did, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Automation Hub Sarthak. Thank you so much. Sarthak here, signing off.